Hey crafters, it's Fiona Whitehead here again from craftystamping.blogspot.com, and today I've got a slatted basket for you, an Easter basket I'm going to do this as, seeing as we've got Easter just coming around the corner and I haven't done an Easter project yet. This is not my idea, it's something I've picked up from Split Coast Stampers, I think it was, and this is quite a substantial basket, I should say. If you've got kiddies who love their eggs, and I've just put some little oh, they're little chocolate bunnies, look, aren't they so cute? And they just go in there like that. You can put loads of stuff in here, it doesn't have to be chocolate, but it is a substantial sized box. And what child wouldn't like that on Easter morning, or parent, or mum, or me? Anyway, whoa, stay here. This is how we make it, and this one I did two different types of paper. These were from our designer series paper, and this was the Falling in Love set. And then I decorated it with some botanical booms and some of our stitched framelets. This one I'm going to use the succulent garden paper, and I'm using this one. It's very pretty, isn't it? Lovely, love it, love it. Right. So we need 2 pieces of 12 by 12. Yep, sorry, you've got to cut up that stock. That DSP's got to get cut. Look, there it is, all nice, and here it is all cut. Lovely. Just do it. You'll be fine. Once you cut into a piece, it's okay. It's the holy grail of cutting a piece of 12 by 12 is gone. So I encourage you all to just get out there and cut it, and then you obviously you don't feel quite so bad. So our first piece of 12 by 12, you're going to cut into 6 1-inch length pieces by 11. So they're 6 1 inches by 11 inches. I'll put all the centimetres on my blog. So you need 6 of those, and then you need one slightly bigger one, which is 1.5 inches by 12, and that's going to be your handle. On back to our 6 inches pieces. These ones are then scored at 3.5 inches on either end. If you can see, I have pre-scored them because I'm sure you didn't all want to sit here watching me scoring a load of paper. So 3.5 inches on each end on each of the 6 pieces, and they are going to be our slats. And now let's just put those over there for now. Now our other big 12 by 12, this is where I'm going to bring in my Stampin trimmer, and we are going to do some scoring. Now I will do this on camera just for you to see me score it. Let me just pop a little bit of washi tape down on my grid paper to stop it from moving. Who knew washi tape could be so good? So any washi tape that has retired, I use it sticking down my grid paper. Shh, don't tell Stampin' Up. Right, so I've got this lovely piece of paper here now, and we are going to score at 3/4 of an inch. I do have the scoring tool, but I just prefer my Stampin' trimmer, so that's what I'm going to use. So 3/4 of an inch, 4 inches. That's a little bit close, isn't it? Can you see me? Let's just move that out a little bit. Yeah, 4 inches, 8 inches. Oops, let me just get it right. 8 inches and 11.25 inches. Now we're going to turn it round a quarter fold and repeat those measurements. So the measurements again were 3/4 of an inch, 4 inches, 8 inches, and 11.25 inches. There you go, all the way over there. Now we're going to have to do some cutting. Just put that away. I do have my Stampin' snips, and I'm going to use my bigger scissors for this, just because they're a little bit easier. And I'm not very good at cutting. I can't cut straight. Somebody's told me it's because I have an astigmatism. I don't know if that's true or not, but I just can't cut straight. So I'm going to just turn it over this way because it's easier to see my score lines. So we first cut up these rectangles up to the first score line, which is just there, and trim it off, and do the same on all 4 sides. So it's up to that first score line and just trim off that rectangle. It's a really good sound, isn't it, cutting through this paper? It's so lovely and thick. Up to the score line and trim. Up to the score line and up to there. So keep those little bits, you never know when they might come in handy for something. Never throw anything away. So now our paper is looking like this, two little ends. So what we're going to do now is cut up to, I'm just going to fold this just to make it a little bit easier. And on the other side, so I can make sure that I'm cutting up to the right one. We're now going to cut all the way up here. You do have these little folds here, don't worry about those. I'm going to cut up all the way up to there and just do a little, or a big V, isn't it? Just a V all the way along the paper. You can see by the size of this paper how big that Easter basket is going to be, can't you? Just as well we all love chocolate. And let's turn it round. This is quite hard to do when you're trying to get it underneath a camera in limited space. Last one. Now for gluing I would use double-sided sticky tape, and I will use it on a few of the bits, but I don't really want you to have to sit here and see me trying to peel off a load of double-sided sticky tape, because that's going to take forever and you'll all fall asleep. So we are now going to glue. Depends which side you want your basket to be showing out. Side really. So I'm going to have my basket that way out, I think. So I'm going to glue on that side, and there. That side, and the top bit, and the same on the other side. So you could, you see, put all double-sided sticky tape on all of these, and it will give you a more secure box. That would take a long time, wouldn't it? And just simply fold those in. Try and line them up as best you can to make them nice and straight. And that one goes in there. That's the other good thing about not using double-sided sticky tape, really, is that it is a bit more forgiving if you don't line it up straight away, isn't it? There we go. So you can see there's our basic box shape. Now we're going to turn that over. There we go. And now we're going to bring in our pieces of 11-inch. And where you can see where they've been folded, they are going to sit across there like that. Again, you can do double-sided sticky tape. You want a bit on the ends of each end and across the middle. And then simply lay those across your box like so. And the next one. Fold up the sides. Across, across, and across. And then do the bottom bit. There you go. Oh, careful with your box. It is slightly delicate. In the middle, and the end, and on the end. I might have to put a little bit more on those when I come to sticking them down, but we shall see. And that one goes in the middle. Then turn your box around a quarter turn and repeat with the other three that we have here. That was my clock bonging. I'm sure everybody hears my clock bonging. It is a very, very old clock. It's been in the family. It's been in my family since the 1960s, and but it is over 120 years old, I think, that old clock. And bless it, it bongs once to let me know there's a few more bongs coming. So I haven't got long before all the bongs are going to start coming. Let's put that down there like that. And the last one. There you go. So pretty, isn't it? Now you can put a piece of 4x4 designer series paper on there just to cover your bottom of your box if you wish to, but that's entirely up to you. Or you could do a piece of Whisper White thicker card just to give it a bit more strength, that's the word. Now, these bits here are going to fold back on themselves, like so. And then all the bits we've glued are going to glue up, if you can see like this, so that you've got a nice loop going along. You can have your loop as wide as you like. Do that one a little bit wider. There you go. And as you can see, the top bit is going to fold over just to cover where we've put all our little tabs at the top here. I'm just rushing through this to Now here I am going to use some double-sided sticky tape because we do need some on these top bits along here. It's, you can't really get your snail on here, especially when it's all in its position. No, you could leave your box just like this if you wish. Stick a lovely candle in it, then I think you would have to reinforce the bottom of it because that's not going to be strong enough, but you could put our little succulents in that match this paper. Now there's an idea. Wouldn't that be lovely? Our little succulents. I don't have those succulents, but I know a lot of people have really loved playing with them and have made some fabulous things. So that just folds over onto itself like that. Quite simple. And just finishes the edge off of the box there. Just take the last one. It would help if I had some nails. I have got my pokey tool, but I'm nearly there, I think. There we go. There we go. It looks like the old Chinese lanterns we used to make at schools. Anybody remember those? I vaguely remember something like that. So I'm just going to add our handle, and I have put some double-sided sticky tape on this already. This handle was, if you remember, 1.5 by 12, and I'm going to have it with the gingham looking at. Oh look, there goes my clock. See, told you it wouldn't be long before it started bonging at us. And then you can just decorate it as you wish. I've just done this one simply with the For You from Birthday Bloom, I think it is, and I've done it with a scallop and onto one of our stitched framelets. Good Lord, Fiona. And then you could put some ribbon on and all sorts of things. So those are our little slatted baskets. I hope you make some and you enjoy making them, and definitely enjoy filling them, and definitely enjoy emptying them. Okay, wishing you all a very happy Easter. Don't forget, if you do want any supplies, you can purchase from my shop. And if you are in my area, I do hold regular crafting classes in Andover in Hampshire. Please come along, we have great fun. So thank you again, bye.